If your definition of success is win or lose, giving everything you've got and growing or learning along the way, then you're setting yourself up for success. I really think the biggest cheat code in life is just going after it and not being concerned of whether or not you fail at one specific task. Instead, understanding the big picture, what your long-term goal is, and knowing if you keep driving forward and never quit, in the end you will succeed.
What's good, YouTube? Today I will be showing you guys how I was able to obtain the profits that you guys see on the screen. So we start off on the daily time frame, and we always look for our impulse that consists of all one color, followed by a retracement that is also all one color. The new impulse should close above the highest point of the previous structure. As you guys can see right here, the highest point of the previous structure was this high, and we had this candle of the impulse closing above the highest point. So this is a valid impulse. It also has all the same color, followed by the retracement of all the same color. Then we go to the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame, we will be looking for our support or resistance that could be of influence. So I would have to remove this candle and play it a bit forward to get an indication of what price was looking like. So at the moment, this was the setup on the weekly time frame. You see clearly we have a resistance level right here. Price can now expect either a breakthrough followed by a retest to continue, or just a complete big breakthrough to continue the trend upwards, or a rejection from this resistance level and go to the downside. As you guys can see, price came, got rejected, went to the downside, came back, rejected to the downside, came back, rejected to the downside. So now we can expect either a breakthrough or a rejection. But as you guys can see on the daily time frame, this wick on the weekly is the impulse on the daily, followed by the retracement. So we could use this level as support. So we go back to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, we will place the Fibonacci in the opposite direction of the retracement to measure the distance of the new impulse. So let's place our Fib on the retracement to measure the distance of the new impulse. We will be taking profit. Then we go to the 4-hour, and on the 4-hour, we will be looking for our break and close above this 61 level right here, followed by a retest to tap us into the trade, and we can ride it all the way till TP. Right now, we're just chilling and waiting for the break and the close of the 61 level. As you guys can see, we had a clear break of the 61 level with a close above it. This means we can now place our long entry order on the 61, TP at the -27, and our stop loss on the 88 level, or to be extra safe, you can put it below the 100 level. But in this case, we're putting it on the 88 level, giving us a risk to reward of a 3.3. So now we wait for the retest, and right here we are now tapped into the trade. And as soon as price breaks this 38 level, we can now move our stop loss from the stop loss level to break even, and it now becomes a risk-free trade. Right now the trade is risk-free. TP hasn't hit yet, so we're waiting, still waiting. Now, this is, I think, like 1 pip difference with the take profit. So it hasn't hit TP. We're still waiting, and right now you can see price has clearly hit TP, giving us the 1 to 3.4, 3.3 risk to reward. So I appreciate y'all for staying with me. I will see y'all in the future breakdowns. Peace.